I'm not an expert, I'm not a professional, I'm not a millionaire. I'm just a normal beginner entrepreneur trying to express my story to you guys and try to let you follow my journey to be successful, Because I trust and I believe in myself. I know I will make it, and I know you will make it if you follow me and let's just build this path together. First, my name is Elvis. I'm a beginner and entrepreneur. I'm also a tattoo artist, piercing and tattoo artist at Income Part. I'm the owner of Income Part. But I just realized that I should start a podcast sharing my story of how I've survived this month growing my brand. I'm Elvis. I'm 25 years old, and this is my story. How did I start it becoming an entrepreneur? Where did I start my tattoo story from? So my tattoo story started from when I was like young, working 9 to 5 job. By the way, I'm still working 9 to 5 job up to now, but I have like a tattoo business also. So started when I was like 22. 22. Actually, I started tattooing way longer than that. But when I was working, a colleague told me like, "Hey Elvis, why don't you start tattooing people? Like try to tattoo, pay and get paid for it. I already started tattooing people already, but not like serious thing, not like getting paid and such, or making a brand name or such. Didn't thought of that. I told him, like, it's really scary thing to do, to like go into the business world with tattooing, because if you make mistakes, you regret it. So I told him, you know what, I will see. Then I went home. I was thinking about it. I thought like, why not? Actually, I posted on my Instagram like the 10 people. I asked 10 people who would like to get tattooed for free. So 10 people like raised their hands and such. I was like, oh, that's nice. After then, I tattooed them actually. Just pretty nice. I learned a lot from that, and up to now, there's always things to learn about business and tattooing and everything. So that's how I started actually Income Part, my brand. And since this year, 2025, that's when I seriously took my brand really, really serious. I'll tell you how it goes. So since this year, I registered my brand. So, register everything official and such. And I was like, my revenue was low. It's still low up to now. I'm like a 2-figure, 3-figure brand actually. But I'm planning to grow bigger. I took my brand serious actually since May this year, and now we're in September. Since May I took it serious. When I started taking it serious is when my life changed. Everything changed. The way I living right now, completely different from how I was living a few years back or months back. I made a website, my website Income Part. From the date I made that website, I start looking at this podcast and such podcast, but really, really podcast helps. Podcast, damn, really, really helps, From all the tips and tricks I took from the podcast, I started growing my brand, growing my thing. Actually, I'm really growing. That I know for sure. I can see it. I'm growing. So now I'm here to like share the story, and I will also love to hear your story. Please just share it in the comments. If you're also a beginner entrepreneur, share with us. And the thing is also, I know starting is not that easy. You're not perfect. I'm also not perfect. That's why I will try to tell you, if you want to start a brand, just do it. Start it, because failing is learning. If you fail, you learn from it. So there's not really a thing that you lose, but if you keep waiting and waiting and postponing it, you get lost. Just start something, you know. If you start something and you stick to it, you always learn from it. And if you learn from something, you always go up. That's what I know. So me, I'm for sure not giving up. That's why I want you guys to like follow me. I'm a journey, and I will share everything with you guys. How I will start from 0 subscribers up till who knows how many. So the thing is, start your entrepreneurship, even though if it's hard. Please just start. A thing I will tell you to advice I'll give you is try to start. Don't go if you have like a low budget like I did. Don't go renting a place if you don't have the money for it, because if you go renting a place, you have that pressure on your head. Like you have the pressure like, damn, I need to make money. I need to make money to pay my bills off. So try to start a business without having that much to pay, you know. Try to create a brand without having that much to pay, because you get a pressure to bring up income, but you forget your value. Do you know it? Or do you know what I'm saying? Like me, how I started is my parents' house, I renovate a whole room into a tattoo studio. It's a studio now. But because of that, I had the leverage of making a brand, because I don't have that much to pay, and I still have my 9 to 5 work. My 9 to 5 work still pays off, you know. And because of that, I can build my personal brand to the highest that I can, without having like the pressure of paying stuff and doing all that kind of work, you know. So just chill, find an easy way, the cheapest way as you can to build your brand actually, because if you have too much pressure, you'll be forced to do things that you don't want to do, or go take a lower price, if you know what I mean. That's that. And also, if you have any questions, just please feel free to tell me, to communicate with me. I'll put my main Instagram in the link below. Please just send a DM, you know, and we can speak to each other. And if you want any information, if you want me to make more video about certain type of thing about entrepreneurship, just put in the link below and I will try to educate us, you know. So don't forget, next week, Sunday, I will upload my next video, and in the evening, Sunday evening. Hope I see you there. Don't miss out. Don't forget, start your business, because why are you waiting even? Start it, and let's share our story together. See you in the next one. Bye.